And hello, all you folks out there, YouTube land. Lord of the Crackle Squirrels here with the Snark Patrol. Say hello, Snark Patrol.
Hello, Snark Patrol.
Hola, YouTube land. How are you guys?
All right.
Donde está tu biblioteca?
I have no idea what you just said there, Thomas.
So I can lead off the stream in Spanish if you'd like for your Spanish viewers.
I have Spanish viewers.
If you did, it would be of a great help. You think whites are the only ones that watch your views?
Yeah,
I didn't say that.
Larry Elder's white up here.
Hola, amigos de YouTube. En este episodio con tu patrón, Lord Crackle Squirrel, nosotros contiene un. Come on, finish it. Come on, finish it. You got this. You can speak Spanish.
No, I don't. I was
damn.
never actually able to wrap my head around it. Japanese was
Somebody
okay.
get some SAP on this son bitch ASAP.
Oh, Jesus, Charlie. Seriously, Pelt. Okay, hold on a second.
Oh, Stortus, I speak jive.
Awesome.
All right. So we according to the description, the weather is partly cloudy with a chance of Albears. Well, that's probably going to happen. I was gonna write in mostly sunny, but hey, you know, sometimes these things happen. We got some. We have some treats coming up over the next couple of weeks. That'll be fun. But we are here to have we are here to have a good snark at some politicians, I think.
We're here to have a good snark, as we say in Spanish. Los pinches políticos. Los pinches políticos y los pinches presidente Biden.
Yeah, we're not gonna start too much at Biden this time. However, Gavin Newsom's looking like he's gonna have some issues.
And not to see us
You know
also.
what? The Lotus Eaters put a picture of him up against the character from American Psycho, and it's scary how much the two look alike.
Yay for Carl and
scary.
Carl and Callum and Josh. Love those guys. Anyway, moving right along, Mr. Newsom is doing everything that he can to make sure that they can fix this election. Unfortunately, it looks like a large chunk of the lefties don't actually seem to give a shit. They've got they have their thing, and they're hovering somewhere between complacent and apathetic. This is not good.
He's trying to do what?
He's trying to keep his jobs. What's going on here? And it looks like he may. Right now, whether or not he's recalled looks like a toss-up. But Larry, if he is by some chance recalled, we're looking at Larry Elder for the next governor of California, which would be absolutely hilarious.
But we gotta give a salute to LA Times. They are trying to keep the blackie out of politics.
I know, right? What's up with that? Apparently, Larry Elder is the black. According to the LA Times, I believe this is the LA Times story. Larry Elder is the black face of white supremacy. I don't get that. The man grew up in South Central, and actually not only managed to get out, but make something of himself. I mean, the man not only did the man study law, he's been a radio host for the last 3 decades.
And a best-selling author.
And a best-selling author.
Para todas las personas hablando español. We'll be right back here momentarily.
Okay, I think we've got enough enough traction out of that joke. By the way, okay.
Bro, you're good.
It's just an exemplary example of a black keeping the land down.
The bland. I like that. I like it. I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
Put a D on the end of that, and you've pretty much got every Democrat politician ever.
So,
No. Al Gore's Mr. Excitement.
Oh! You mean like how Nancy Pelosi made sure that none of her white donors had to wear masks at all, but all the PO's staff members were all wearing masks.
Yeah, great big party. Nancy Pelosi was there without a mask. There's a couple of the guests that that had them. During some parts and not during others, but every member of the staff, most of which, in fact, I saw I saw a good chunk of footage from that. All of the staff was wearing masks. And almost all of them, I think I saw one actual white guy in there. Were various people of color, but the guests, all of the guests, white.
White.
I'm gonna hum some juice of this.
Racista,
All of the guests, white. Nancy Pelosi, white.
Yep.
Well, don't you know that COVID only affects the poor people?
Yeah, they're right. What's up with that?
Yeah.
For you Spanish people on YouTube, he's saying "Que racista, que racistas."
I have no idea what he just said, but it has.
I don't know why you were talking about resistors, but I'm good with it.
Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty much the lay of the land, except, of course, that AOC is currently laying low. I have no idea why. But apparently the House of Representatives is far more interested in $5 trillion for that reconciliation bill, but can't spare a moment during a supposedly classified briefing on the situation in Afghanistan. They can't spare a moment or a penny to try and get the people out that are still there.
That's because AOC's not letting clothes hang on her back altogether.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but the British are pulling out are rescuing their citizens.
Yes, and apparently we had a U.S. general go to the Aussies and the Brits and say, "Could you please stop doing that? You're making us look bad." To which the reply, apparently from the Australian SAS officer, was, "Fuck off."
No, I thought it was you guys make yourselves look bad you guys make yourselves look bad pretty well.
Well, and even Mr. Trump chimed in, and gave them the proper procedure for doing a rapid pullout. You get your civilians out. You get the weapons out. You raise the bases. You just blow them to shit, and then you pull your military people out. You do it in that order, and the enemy doesn't wind up with more than 600,000 fucking rifles, and a number of helicopters exceeding the size of France and Spain.
Squirrel.
They have more attack helicopters at this point. The Taliban has more attack helicopters than Australia.
Squirrel, didn't you realize the current administration didn't want to be the patriarchy? They didn't want to get women and children out first.
And it actually gets worse since Mr. Biden has now decided he's going to depend on the Taliban to find our people and ship them out.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're negotiating with terrorists now.
Yeah, well, according to them, we're the terrorists. Comes out to about the same thing. And by the way, the United States has, in a great many occasions, negotiated with the fucking terrorists. Jimmy Carter tried it, and he got screwed.
Joe Biden did it, and he's getting screwed as we speak.
Honestly, Joe, Mad Dog Joe, he's just got, he screwed that pooch so hard. I don't think the poor thing even saw it coming. That was a stealth fucking.
Now remember, Hunter is the smartest man he knows.
Oh, jeez. Okay, this gets better. A biological license was supplied to Pfizer for approval/production quality vaccines, and but to go with it, the emergency use authorization for the extant vaccine is still in force and has been extended. Why would that be, I wonder? Does anybody know? Can anybody guess?
Could it have something to do with the raging pandemic?
Could it have something? The reason for the emergency use authorization? No. As opposed to regular production. No, that doesn't even enter into the equation at this point. But there are serious concerns about this virus, or about this vaccine, and for completely unknown and unknowable reasons, nobody's talking about it.
Well, you know why? It's because of the power of Big Mask.
Well, no, actually, what it is that the vaccine companies, if anything happens to somebody, they're completely immune, and anybody that had anything to do with the distribution chain. Okay. However, comma, the immunity is more limited in cases for a production level vaccine.
Yeah. Has anyone seen the leaked Pfizer agreement?
Oh yeah, no, I saw the Pfizer contract. That was wow. Don't sign that. Never sign that. Do not sign that under any circumstances.
When it includes a clause that you have to pay even if you even if you don't get the shipment.
That's a problem.
Who? Yeah. You don't get what you paid for, but you got to pay for it anyways.
I mean, that's actually, believe it or not, that's the least of that contract's crimes. It really is.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be effective. It doesn't. Nothing. I mean, it's like you want it, you pay for it, you may get it, it may be effective, and you have to hold the bag.
Okay, Opal, kick your audio engine in the head, please. Repeatedly, if necessary.
I will.
I hear crash. What is going crash over there? Chris, are those things in your neighborhood going crash? I mean, I know you don't live in the best area ever, but wow.
Let me shut my mic for a minute because I'm doing something fairly important.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That sounded almost better there, Mr. Dragon.
I hope so. Let's see. I'll listen to the screen.
All right. So, much as I love snarking on all the bullshit that's going on in the world, and criticizing it as needed, we may actually have to start making videos on politics. But if I'm going to do that, I'll start another channel because I kind of want to keep this one. I don't know why. It's just kind of a thing. Maybe it's just a nostalgia bit.
You know, as well endowed as AOC happens to be, you'd think she'd use that power to her advantage and convince Biden to do the right thing.
Yeah, nah. That's a completely anti-feminist attitude. Or excuse me, an anti-feminism attitude. All right. So, how about some games, folks?
Yay.
Sure, games are good.
All right. So here is our thing. We don't have a swoop. I want to swoop someday. All right. So since we've been doing talk about all the dramas, how's about we do a thing? That sounds. I'm thinking.
Do we dare?
There's a thing that would.
Are you gonna fling us into the game?
Oh, I don't know what. Nah, we're not gonna fling. I'm not gonna fling you into a game just yet.
I know. You got more drama.
On the subject of drama, how about drama? We have a game that is literally named Drama today.
Well,
Okay, our
at least
protagonist
we're
is called
changing
Frank, and he's hearing strange noises. He left his
Does he
room to
also see
investigate.
dead people?
I don't know if he sees dead people. He may see a wild AOC and have issues, but we'll see. We'll see from here. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this game. We're going to get a couple levels in and go for it. He will take to a hostile world full of deadly traps where returning home safely will be the primary objective. Okay, off you go. Know your movements. Does this thing have
yeah,
controller
because
support?
deadly
It does
traps and
not.
safe go well together. Well, at least they're not putting glue in their hair.
Okay, I have not found the jump button yet. I know where it should be. And it is not there. That reset that are resets.
Oh, Jesus.
Claire. Is that actually going to be a thing? And that was the game crashing.
Yeah.
That's just freaking brilliant. Okay, let's try that again, shall we?
Oh,
The game crashed. That's not good.
I'm waiting for the stream to catch up.
Yeah, well. There we go.
Game crashed already, huh?
Yeah, game crashed already.
Yeah.
Does it do?
Yep.
Okay.
They're just trying to add a
Keyboard
little
and mouse.
drama.
We have a bunch of levels. We've only gotten to level 1. So.
What?
Oh, there we go. I died! Yay!
Ooh, I can't wait
What?
for the scroll down.
What game are you playing today?
This one's called Drama.
Oh,
He's not sharing in the stream. You have to watch the stream.
Oh, give me a...
I'm on the stream.
It should actually be... Now, wait a frickin'. How the hell did that happen? Wow.
I don't know.
There. Have some. Squirrel deaths.
That works.
that main character you're playing with there could use a few different animations to spice this game up.
You use a lot of
Yeah.
things.
It's
Yeah.
got that shot. Green look to it.
Okay, there is number 1. It actually took longer this time. Try not to die, okay?
This is
Is it
Mario's hell. This is what happens when you fools die in the Mario game. It goes here.
The
Yeah.
clues are no longer necessary.
Are you okay
I
up
like
here
how-
or what? I mean, are you trying to?
Oh!
Okay.
Squirrel is just missing sharp, pointy objects in his life.
The way he's going about this, we're going to be here half the fucking stream.
Maybe it's one of Squirrel's pitfalls.
There we go. Finally.
God, that's it. Oh,
Come on, squirrel. Jump off those ropes like you do branches.
You're funny. Okay. So you could have up to 1,000 deaths in this game, apparently, because I've died 3 times now.
You can have 1,000
Wow.
deaths. That's considerate of the developer.
999 lives. But from what I'm hearing, though, you may actually in later places you may actually need them.
Is it kind of like a beer on the wall? 999 bottles of beer on the wall?
That's only 99. That's 100 at most.
So who's the developer of this game?
I'd have to look, actually.
So I might be able to email them, offer some insight, maybe some help with coding, because, damn.
All right, last one, folks. If you fall, you will lose. Okay, fine.
What about those 900 million lives you gave us?
I think they did that intentionally. The game's supposed to be hard.
Ooh.
Oh, squick!
Oh.
Ah!
Oh.
It cut the damn thing. The damn thing cut loose quicker than I thought it was going to.
I'm liking this game. I haven't seen so many squirrel deaths in a long time.
This is going to be one of those games that promises squirrel pain, isn't it?
Ow! I did not see that. The friggin' bear trap.
This is one of those games that Squirrel's going to be GFD in it before you get done.
Devs, thank you. Thank you. You just delivered.
I
my
can't wait to
Christmas.
hear Squirrel GFD it. And I think I know what that acronym means.
Well, I'm saying for the kids that may or may not watch the stream, I'm trying to keep it filtered, but with you guys, it's nearly impossible.
because subtlety is completely lost on some people. I'm telling you.
Oh.
Got it.
GFD, I
That's
lost
it.
the bottle.
All right.
Ah, he did it. Cool.
This
Yeah.
game looks
Don't
like it has
drown.
multiple levels of aggravation associated with it. Multiple levels of aggravation.
Yes, and now we're going to cease and desist. We're going to cease and desist that.
Please.
Well, I don't like getting too far into puzzle type games.
Yeah.
Because we could potentially wreck it for everybody else.
Yeah. That's enough. That's enough of it, anyways. Even though I was.
I'm not sure you reckon it would be the problem at this point, Squirrel. Like I said, if I made that developer email, I might offer some insight. That one looks like it was dead on arrival.
Honestly, there are people out there that like that kind of thing. I am not necessarily one of them. I've seen a couple games that have actually that have fit the bill. But
So
This
you're
is-
advertising the horse tranquilizer abusers now. Outstanding.
horse tranquilizer abusers.
Yeah, the guys who sit high off their ass all day and have the patience to actually put up with that kind of game.
It's been known to happen. All right.
Sorry, I should have worded that one better. My bad. I had an intended direction to go with that joke and I fucked it up. My bad.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Well, Chris, look
Yeah,
what happens
fuck.
when you have poop and mouth disease.
Yep.
It's better foot and mouth disease than a cranial rectal inversion.
Ouch.
And I know at least one of you got it. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So actually, let me just kill that here real quick. All right. Time for this thing over here, because we are moving on to our next abomination. All right. Now this one here, it promises to be difficult in a completely different and much more hilarious way. It is called Fling to the Finish. There we go. And this one is done by our friends at Daedalic Entertainment. It is actually kind of rare for Daedalic to even pay attention to my silly ass. And this is not set up, and that is not set up correctly for video. Let's just readjust this here.
That text can't possibly be as wide as it looks.
No, that's looks about right to me.
No, white. H-I-T-E. It can't be as white as it looks.
Oh, white. No,
Yeah,
it's actually yellow and red.
I was gonna say the letters and the letters in the platform are almost the same shade as the clouds.
All right, let's have a look at the settings here real quick and see if they have a colorblind mode. It does not appear that they do.
Motherfucker. Well, that's out for me.
Left character, right character, blah blah blah. You can actually play one at a time.
And it does have a mode for the controller. You just can't configure the controller. Found that out. I found that out when I tested it out.
Create room and invite friends. Room code. Okay. Sure. Okay. I will join this room. But no. I want to create the room.
Yeah. It's probably gonna make a random.
I can help with that, creating the room. Oh, hi, Mark. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Okay. Master Dragon, have you got the game loaded?
Oh, yes, I have it loaded. I just gotta write down that.
Yeah, grab that code.
Write down. Yeah, I almost didn't see the code in the corner there. Come on. Seriously? There we go.
There's a snail. Okay. Wow, that's loud. I must rectify this. There we go. That'll do better.
Okay, why? Room code. There we go. Okay, room code. Sorry it's taking so long.
Oh, look at that. We got
There we go.
a worm and an apple. Ready, shell? Is that a penguin? It's a penguin. Yes, you come over here.
There we go. Oh, it only let me do those two characters. Okay.
Well, you have several characters. It's up and down.
Oh, that was a color. That was sorry, I was switching color. I'll be the nut. Because I drive you nuts.
Well, yeah, press start to continue. Biggleson. Let's have a look, because I haven't looked at any of this. There are only 4 worlds we have available to us at this point. Or
Yeah, you have to complete them.
let's start with the tutorial, because why not? Holding the jump button results a higher jump than quickly tapping it. Okay, good to know.
Well, they didn't do too bad on the dialogue. Okay, I'm getting a Banjo-Kazooie vibe here. Anybody else?
You should be. I don't know which one of us is actually in charge here.
Neither. It's a cooperation game. I'm just trying to follow your lead.
Well,
Okay. Come on, Dragon.
Oh, those things are annoying.
they
No,
programmed.
don't hit it. Don't.
They really did well with the fuck yourself moment in this one.
Oh shit! Okay, you just stay up there. Okay.
Right this way. Right this way, Mr. Dragon. I think I got you here.
In this case, 2 heads are not better than 1.
No. We need
Actually,
6 to make this work.
Actually, I'm finding
Checkpoint.
this easier just controlling the fly. Whoops, missed it.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
I'm sticking.
Come on, get on the, there you go. It's RT to stick or whatever it is.
It's right trigger. There we go. Oh. And I wasn't sticking very well. I was kind of half hoping that was the end of the level.
Well,
But I'm apparently not that good.
he's
Oh, I
stuck on
see.
there like a shingle looks like. Come on. Slingshot that button.
Make me carry you across the line.
Oh, good luck.
And how do you fling the partner? I don't know the thing for that.
X.
Is it X?
Oh, for me it was X.
Yep, that's it.
Yep. Oh, I hate those. Ah,
Vengeance is mine.
And that right there is what they were hoping for, that this is folks.
no, come on. Fling me up, X or whatever it is. Like, thank you.
So this is fling me up before you go.
Fling you up.
Try it again.
On. There you go. Ah, thank you.
All right, let me.
Actually, this is now easier. Okay, who's gonna do the first one? You or me?
You're already there.
Is it really that hard to control the character?
Stretch
the rope. Oh, almost. Okay, I'll stretch it.
Stretch it some more.
Stretch it. Come on.
What? No. Who paused?
Stretch. Go.
I'm here. Release. No, actually, I'll release.
I'm higher.
Stretch the
Yeah,
rope.
I'm higher, so. Okay, you're higher, so do it. Ah, shit. Okay, do it again. Okay, now you let go and stretch and fling. And stretch and fling. Uh-oh. I had a bit of pause on my side. Okay. Okay, this is going to be fun. Who's more accurate with the controls? I'm not as accurate.
I don't know, but you need to hold still. Stop moving. Hey, fling me back up.
Call it.
I. Fling. Holy crap, that doesn't work.
So, do you really have any solid control over your character, or do you just kind of wing it?
I can't stick to it. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
All you have to do is
Okay,
stop moving. Wait. Nope. That's not me. You drag me.
Okay. I'm not good at walking tight ropes.
You're doing better. Oh, here we go.
Oh!
No!
Oh,
No! We had
Damn,
it.
you
We
almost
had it. We had it. Oh, now I know what we need to do. We need to.
I know how we.
We need to move together.
Yeah, we had one on one side. Yeah, one on one side and one on the other. We're supposed to like zip line. Shit, no. Don't stretch it. Oh,
We made
good.
it!
Oh,
We made it! We
Yeah,
sucked,
that's it,
but we
that's
made it!
I can already hear the GFDs coming from Squirrel.
okay.
No, it's actually more like FUG. Fuck you, game. Okay.
Oh, man.
No, what?
I will say, this is better to be played
hang
with
on.
somebody.
He gets a GFD at the end of the game just out of aggravation, but until then it's the JFC. Until then.
Okay.
Yeah, this is much better played with somebody.
I would be.
Oh.
I think I would be inclined to agree. I have not tried this solo, but it seems like it would be.
It's a
Yeah,
nightmare.
I can. Don't forget to communicate. 3, 2, 1. Wah! Ooh, Cookies Canyon. No. Okay, I see what it's doing.
Fucking
Coming
Squirrel
soon.
here, man, just gave these guys pre-promotion on this game. It doesn't look all that bad.
No, it really doesn't look. It
No.
doesn't look that bad. It doesn't play as badly as you'd think.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
it's gonna
trying
be
for some
nightmare.
sort of. I was trying for some sort of wonky shit, and really, you don't need to.
Well,
No.
in this case, I don't know, man. It looks like it might be good for mobile.
Actually, I don't think this
No.
would go well on
No.
mobile. It would go very badly.
Why?
Yeah.
I should think you of all people would have worked that part out already. As far as a mobile game goes, you don't have the same level of control on a mobile device that you would with a controller in your hand. This would be better on console, and there are console releases, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, I'm not playing the game, but how many controls does this game have?
Not many, actually.
It doesn't have very many,
It's
but the amount of precision required is rather
A
high.
bitch.
It is actually
Yeah.
The level of precision you have to hit is actually very high,
Wow.
yeah. That's
and you can't. And on a mobile device, you're gonna be fucked. If you're trying to use a touchscreen for this purpose,
I'm not playing the
toast.
game myself, so I don't know what controls are like. I don't know anything other than what I'm seeing. That's why I mentioned mobile.
And that's why.
No,
and that's why
you
you
need
got
a
pushback
good
on it.
joystick.
You might.
If it was
I would-
just you, the little
advocate
ball
for
there,
it.
then you, being essentially a ball, you would be fine. But unfortunately, you're tethered to something else. And by the way, I'm going to presume that operating the second one, operating this by yourself is going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And I believe that's what you said about it, Opal. Because you tried it. You tried it solo.
The game is actually a very good I'm not sure if analogy is the right word, but analog to a three-legged race.
Yeah, it would be actually. Except, of course, instead of
Yeah.
being tied together by, except that your rope is actually longer.
Yeah.
And it did. Funnily enough, it did not occur to me to use the rope initially. We just kind of dropped onto that solution.
Yeah, I know. That was hilarious. Oh.
We
I like how we kept trying to save her when we fell.
Yeah, neither one of us realized that we could use the rope itself for as part of the combined being, which strikes me as odd because that's the thing that we probably should have come up with. It's okay though because we made it through that first round without a whole with it took forever, but it's not like it was completely deadly. So I'm gonna at this point I'm inclined to give Daedalic Entertainment a thumbs up. They went completely out of their comfort zone and did something just fucking weird.
Yeah.
The only thing I might ask of the devs is put the room join button in the main menu.
The
Because it
what?
was kind of annoying to find it in the room join button, where you can enter in.
As
If it
opposed
was
to
on the
having to go hunting for it.
Well,
Yeah.
The developers of Fling to the Finish look like they might have some skilled people on their hands. Their website doesn't look too bad at all, as opposed to some of them I've actually seen.
Yeah.
Well, you probably find out that Daedalic Entertainment did that by themselves, and they're actually known for a nice, slick website. So that's it for this one, I think.
I was just having a look at who their developer is and what if they have any other content besides this. It doesn't appear that way.
Okay, YouTuber. They also put up a warning up front about to YouTubers and streamers that says that there's a copyright. There's a non-copyrighted music checky box in the audio settings that you can use. So that you don't wind up getting any kind of weird strikes or shit. I typically don't anyway, mostly because I keep the volume for the game down. Somehow or another, that manages to confuse the algorithm enough that we don't get that I don't have nearly as many problems as some folks. And if somebody starts claiming monetization on that part of the stream, I'm gonna scream. Yes, Pup Abstractions, I hear you. How about you get that other one there to take you out for a minute? Oh, did you give her treat? Then you have nothing to complain about right now, puppies. Sorry, I had a puppy. Sorry, Pupstraction showed up and refuses to stop whining. So had to give her a good talking to. I'm sure a number of you have dogs or cats that insist on their attention from time to time.
Yes, Oreo likes to take over my freaking computer seat, and Logan always likes to just come up and say hello.
Yeah, well, Oreo is small enough you can pick his ass up and put him on the floor. Logan, maybe not so much. I don't think 75 pounds worth of German Shepherd is going to make for a good day if you try and pick it up.
I pick him up all the time, actually, but yeah.
But if he wants that chair, you're going to have a fight on your hands. Oreo, on the other hand, he's probably about 5 pounds soaking wet. You could just pick his ass up. Go here, over there, cat. All right. So, on the subject
What's
of
next? Oh shit, we're doing good on time.
we're doing very well on time, actually.
I guess it's time for Heart Chain. Meow 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 meow.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. Here we go. We got that.
Tornado.
And I'm going to get up and wander off for a minute while somebody else gives his opinion. Remember I said there was a chance of Albears? Well, here you go.
Hello.
Yo.
So what do you think of the game?
It's really great. At first, it's a little bit confusing, but once you get the controls down, almost anything is possible in this game. It's like, you know, it's that 3D vibe that really gets to me. The fact that it's 3D and it even has 2D platforming sections, it just blows my mind. It literally just like
Cool.
blows my mind right out of reality and into this game. That's how good I think this is. The developers, you did a great job on this game. And,
Hook 'em up.
and I really think you should make another one. It's really that good. Just please. Do you think you can add hints to this game? Because I have a hard time fighting Cascade Mountain in the middle of nowhere on Kitty Island. Other than that, I have no more complaints. I just really think
You taught your kid to be a game reviewer. I'm so proud of you.
At least his dialogue is well thought and well collected.
Yep. Oh, maybe
And hi, Owlbear.
sometime I'll have to. Yep. I'll have to play with the Albear. That was fun. It was funner playing with somebody than it was playing alone.
Yeah. I think that probably.
I'm not sure if any.
I was not listening to anything the boy had to say because I want to form my own opinions. He's been playing that thing almost. He's been finding every excuse possible to play that game for the last 3 days. And they said, and just for the record, this is another one where I picked up keys for it, and one was sent specifically for him.
Sweet. No, that's cool, Dev. They're cool devs. So
Actually, it's cool PR dude, but hey, you know what? We're okay with this.
Oh. Yeah.
So now I have to switch.
No.
Now I have to switch things around a little bit. I have to change controllers because we are done with today's PC games.
It's time for kitty kitty meow meow.
Yes, it's time for everybody to have a look at Kitty Kitty Meow Meow. All right, because Tornado Pelt absolutely loves cats. Tornadoes love cats, and we're okay with that. At least he's okay with that.
Oh yeah. Let's get with the kitty
I don't
kitty
have an
meow
issue.
meow 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 meow. Ooh, this looks cool.
It looks like a thing. Because it is one. Okay, so. New game, load game, settings. That's the wrong button. Okay.
Interesting. Music, 4 out of 4. I think they're bragging a little too much. Well, apparently it's not as bright as it could be.
Quick question: does this game have a pause function?
I'm sure it probably does somewhere.
Brilliant.
It was just right there.
Yep.
Yes, I'm pretty sure this game has a pause button.
Yeah, there seems to be lots of pause already.
What the hell? X equals 1, Y equals 1? Wow.
X plus 1, Y. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. I'm not. I don't. I have no idea what they're doing.
Dude,
Wait, what does it say?
It's X equals plus 1, Y equals plus 1. Don't ask me how
Yeah,
that works.
apparently there's a little bit of algebra in this game.
Ooh. All right, moving right along. Let's load it
I
up.
don't think they can do that.
Well, it's better to load it up than unload it.
Kitty Island. Ooh, an elder. Ooh, this looks weird. Whale, shoo, go away. That's a mighty small whale. More like baby dolphin. Baby
Yeah.
dolphin. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Oh.
And there goes our monetization.
Kitty! Badly spelled kitty.
Oh, that whale's bigger than it looked like it was.
Elder says, Kitty!
Get rid of that.
What a course.
Get rid of that
That's
whale,
what-
weird
that-
whale, will you? Okay. Maybe I
That's
won't.
what everybody wants to attract is the whales. Get out!
As long as they're not land
Well-
whales, I should be okay with that.
I was gonna say
Well,
we don't want to
you
get Triggly Pup in here.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That would be terrible.
Yeah.
It would
Well,
be
we
terrible.
don't
It
ever
would be
have to worry about the
terrible.
whales going extinct because if that happened, then the socialists wouldn't be able to get their mansions.
Is
Yeah,
that
don't get me
Donald
start-
Trump?
Gentlemen, don't get
No,
me
I
started on
suppose it was-
Hassan Piker.
That looks like Donald
No,
Trump.
he's Noah's Chink's nephew.
Yeah.
He's talking about Doozy over here. You know, cake drink? What? Okay, this here, this makes no damn sense. Where are the cakes then? Gimme! No. And no, he's too big to be Donald Trump.
If I were a cat, I would be the biggest
The journey
cat.
to cakes is perilous and tough. Do tell.
Oh,
I would grab them by the knee.
Oh, okay. 10 coins. Got him out. Dream your dream. Okay. Where am I now? Hello, Mario. Okay. Oh, there's a coin. I have 10 of these. We're going to
oh,
scroll out
okay.
for
This
that.
cat is to water.
Definitely not a cat.
Yeah.
Decidedly not a cat. This cat likes. This cat's okay with the idea of water.
Yeah.
Thing that thinks it's a cat. He's okay with water.
It's a
Hey,
cat.
Cardi B.
No, it's a cat that thinks it's a dog.
I have a question. Okay, there we go.
Didn't Cardi
Back,
B
get back up here.
write a song about this character?
The cake is decoration, only do not eat. Okay, fine. Low-key bubble.
Okay. Bubble, bubble. Oh, there's a coin there.
Yes, there is, and I keep missing it.
You might need to change your camera angle so you can
I
navigate
can.
it
Oh, I can.
better. Oh,
short. Got it. Here we go. What shit are you talking? Okay, get mad. I'm now starting to get shades of Spyro on top of Mario. I'm starting to feel the Spyro.
It's Mario and Spyro at the Olympic Games. No. Let me rephrase that. It's Mario and Spyro in Kirby's Dream Land.
Featuring Sonic the Hedgehog.
Except I haven't seen any suckage yet.
Now there's a coin over there somewhere, and I did not find it. Which means it's probably way the fuck up there. And I'm just not seeing it. I do not want to go in the green stuff. Or do I have to go in the green stuff? Oh. I think the green stuff is... Oh, wow. How the hell am I getting up there? Somebody explain that to me.
I have no clue.
Why do you want to go up there? Do you want to climb that?
You see that? You see that spot all the way up there, all the way up in there? That's one of the coins I have to get.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Oh, treasure nearby. Okay.
Okay, and yeah, you don't want to go in the green stuff.
The green stuff back.
Yep.
Okay.
Only radioactive waste. Come on. It's not like this is
Green
New Jersey.
Cortland, Michigan.
There go all our New Jersey listeners.
You could bump open treasure chest with your meaty behind. Holy crap! I have to have 10 coins.
Nope.
Game save. Okay. So here's the way. Here's apparently the proper way to get up here. Run like the wind. You are an ass. Zero. Should be able to get up there. I wonder what this does.
In the Great Snot Mountains.
Ooh, a super jump.
I don't know what the hell. What does that even mean?
I don't know. That's a nifty looking little platformer.
It does actually.
Even
look,
if it
does actually look, as platformers go, it does actually look pretty good.
Yeah. Even if it has some bigotry to green
You
fluids.
know, I may actually have to get the Albear back in here. Oh look, enemies. Off of tough sometimes. Could be bushes, vines, or anything.
Okay, so how much of a bounce does bush give you?
Apparently enough. So now I have all the coins. And the coin that I thought I saw over there is irrelevant. You can't get there from here. Okay, so
Ooh, you took damage somewhere. Oh, right. We need fell into the green stuff.
Then he got hit by something else.
Okay, the jerk pet, the critters to the jerk pet are toast. Alright, where is that lake we had a while ago? It's a long way down from here.
I hope you don't take fall damage.
I don't, well, I certainly took damage from, let's find out. Nope.
Well, cats always land on their feet.
Yeah.
Well, unless it's into nuclear waste.
Cats do not always land on their feet. I'm proof of that.
So where am I? Oh, that's where I have to go to. I'm not going there. I'm going way the hell over where that thing is.
You see,
I like how you the Naruto running.
one day I was in a rush to catch Croc on Discord, and my cat decided he wanted to take over my seat, and in my efforts to toss him to the couch, he landed on his face.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so how do I move on to the next level? How do I move to the next level?
No clue.
Because I have all of your retarded coins.
No, they're not retarded. They're specially able.
I got all the coins.
Is this a demo or is this a full game?
This is a full game.
Yep.
Is this the full game?
Oh, no. This
Yep.
is a tutorial level, to be honest.
I was gonna ask, if you're asking if it's a full game or a demo, then there's a problem.
No, I have no issue with that. I like
Okay.
the demos that come back.
It honestly doesn't look that bad.
And I just got bounced back up.
And another heart. Or you lost the
I
heart.
lost a heart,
again.
yeah.
So, what's the name of this game?
Heart Chain Kitty.
Heart Chain Kitty.
It's on the Switch.
It's on the Switch.
It would look better if they gave it an open world type scene.
Give
Like-
me a second.
Well,
Hold on a
Switch
second. Just a moment, please.
Getting the owlbear.
Yes. How the hell do it go?
note that Squirrel did request that.
Well, yes, you're going to give me instructions on how the hell I'm supposed to do this.
Okay.
I've got all the coins.
See that save point over there?
Show him how to play the game, son.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not worried about the hearts. I'm worried about how to get off this level since we're done with it.
Climb up this area.
Okay, we were just up there a little while ago.
Actually, the exit is still up there. Just
Oh.
higher up.
Really?
Yeah.
You know?
When in doubt, ask the
Yep.
person that's already managed it.
Usually
That's-
children have the most intelligent, most brilliant or bright ideas in any situation, I've discovered.
Well,
Yep.
he spent.
But that's also how you
He's
know you're-
actually spent hours playing this game.
See these knobs here? Jump up onto them. You'll actually up there should be 4.
This young man needs his own YouTube channel.
He'll probably wind up with this one here in a decade or so.
He'll be good at walkthroughs, I can tell you that.
Oh, I see. You gotta jump on too. There you go.
Okay, so that's the end of round 1.
I'm up.
You can actually go a little bit more unless you want to spend a lot of time on the last game.
Well, we do actually need to get onto our final game. I was promised cake.
Well, you may as
later.
Well,
Yeah, they're
Did he
on
play
this
the
huge chain. No. You don't get it. No, that's wrong. He's leading you along there, Mr. Kitty, because the cake is alive. The cake has always been alive. The cake will forever be alive.
has he played the last game in the list?
No, he has not.
Nope.
I only have one copy.
I
don't
was
need
going to
context
say you
when
should
cakes
let him.
are involved. The world chain.
Oh, wow.
Charge on, Whittle Kitty? No. Yeah, you could be one with pumped. I think we're going to be one with not being here.
Getting on to the next game.
Let's get on to the next game, which is on the same device. And yes, this would be the reason for the way we ordered this up here. And
Squirrel.
I need to hit that
Squirrel.
there.
Are you trying to TPS? Are you trying to TPS?
Is he trying to what?
TPS.
I have
Let me
no
tell you-
idea what he's talking about, but I'm sure he'll explain that to me eventually.
Well, he hasn't got to the
Well,
he hasn't hit his GFD's point yet, so maybe not.
No. I got to GFD a while ago. I just didn't say anything because that was gonna be a thing.
Okay, well, okay, right off the bat on the magnificent truffle pigs. The what do you call that? The screen there. That looks pretty well designed.
All right. So, for those of you who are interested in into which company is responsible for what, this is the same folks that did Everyone's Gone to the Rapture, and it seems from what I'm given to understand from the small amount of description that I've seen thus far, yeah, they're working more or less to type. So if you bore easily or don't like metal detectors, you might want to move. You may or may not want to keep watching.
Okay, I'm gonna skate on out of here then.
Rude! There's probably cats in here. There are actually
Eh.
supposed to be people, I think.
It looks like
See ya.
this game was made in Unity.
Possibly.
See y'all.
Catch you later.
Later. The reason I say that is because the lighting is off, and Unreal maps lighting better than that.
Well, they may have actually done that on purpose. It did not say one way or the other, and my thinking is going to be that we'll find out here shortly based on the way it controls.
Yeah.
Because it's entirely possible. I've seen Unreal games do this too. So we don't necessarily have that. We don't necessarily have a clear idea of which engine it is. I usually look at it based on the behavior of the beast. But I have been of the opinion for some time now that I'm not sure, but I think Everyone's Gone to the Rapture has used Unity, and I'm not sure about this one yet. But we shall find out.
Well,
Whoa.
Go into the rapture, gonna eat me a lot of truffles.
jump off there. A suggestion would be to jump off there in the options if you haven't already and look at controls.
Let's go look.
See how to fucking play this game.
It shouldn't be a left-handed trowel. Don't need that. Okay.
Controls diagram.
Control diagram. Nice. That's
Outstanding.
not particularly helpful, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
Map, interact. There is a pause for this. Hooray. Choose dialogue responses. So there are people.
But not a pause.
A shovel or a trowel. Okay, let's go. Audio accessibility.
question
Let's have a
is,
look
are
at
we gonna find-
accessibility. Head bob.
Are we actually going to find any truffles?
That.
Well,
All right.
there are two different types of pauses, and it looks like they missed them both.
Noogum. Let's
New.
Sometime last week. Ooh, last week. As opposed to this week.
Last
week.
time
That's all
on.
I've got. Then the farm vanishes, and so does that earring.
Okay, the opening scene gave me a GTA 5 feel, big
Really?
time.
Well, if you can't manage the whole week, maybe just a day or two.
Do you get what I'm going for, there, Squirrel?
No,
Yes,
it
I'm
has to
trying
be
to listen.
now.
I'm
They
trying
start
to
tearing the
listen
farm
first
apart
week.
next week.
Oh, my bad. We can't all hear
Sure.
that.
I'm sat right outside it now. I can see the sign. No, I already tried Claire. She's away partying at a festival.
Damn, it looks like they
Jen-
literally lifted up terrain out of the GTA 5 map and put it in here.
No, you weren't the last. I just thought, you know, with the kids and everything. Of course not. Look, oh, I'm sorry, Sally. Forget I asked. Jake's gone away. And I just thought we could get the old gang back together. You know, for a bit of fun. Like the old days. Oi, detecting is fun. Look, don't worry about it. I've...
They really could have gone without the background on that dialogue there.
Adam, if he'd help.
It serves the purpose at the moment.
It
Yes,
does.
that,
Yeah.
Adam. Don't say it like that. You lot just never understood him. And, well, he's never let me down. Jake isn't here, is he? Besides, Adam's a friend. Nothing else. And despite what you all think, he is good for me. I don't need to ask anyone else for help. Trust me, I need Adam. I shouldn't have called, not at this hour. Ignore me. Speak soon, yeah?
British. Very, very British.
Hey, Adam. It's me. Oh, look, I know it's been years, but I've got myself into a situation. I don't think I can handle it. Not on my own. That unfinished business at the farm. We need to finish it. Now.
Apparently it's been sold. And she's not the buyer. Can we have some quiet over there?
Okay. Adam, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Where are you?
Don't worry, I'm close by.
God, you weren't kidding about getting an early start. I was hoping we might have a lazy start to the
Okay,
week.
so we were playing as Adam.
Grab breakfast, mooch around, get reacquainted. But no.
There'll be plenty of time to do that while we detect. Good to know these things are still working.
They are, which is a surprise considering how cheap and nasty they look.
Oi! These were the
Cheap and
coolest
nasty,
toys
just like my
we
last
could buy in
ex-girlfriend.
2005.
Ooh. Haven't we grown out of toys?
Oh, chill out. They'll do the job. Claire and I once chatted all the way across the valley with him. Grab the shovel and the trowel, then head out to the fields. Hurry up! You're missing a beautiful day.
Alright. Oh, there's a trowel. And that's a shovel. Now my primary mission in life, open a door.
Ooh, man.
Isn't it amazing up here?
It's okay.
These views are incredible.
I'm so glad you're here, Adam. Still can't quite believe it. A whole week with no distractions. Your detector's over by the gatepost. Right by the fields, you'll be scouring first.
So why couldn't they add the character's arm in this scene when they're raising the radio, I wonder?
Because they've
Probably.
been rendered invisible after the rapture.
Just switch it on and walk around. As soon as you get close to anything metal, it'll beep like crazy and light up.
Everything else looks okay.
That's it. I just walk around swinging this thing about.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice. You could probably train a monkey to do this.
My thought exactly. Oh, rude.
Touche.
Actually,
we're
it's not
gonna
that
have
bad.
fun this week.
Now, serious for a second. I usually work in straight lines.
Speaking of training monkeys.
It's easier that way.
Okay, you're the boss.
Well, we managed to get you sorted out, didn't we?
I'm not the boss.
Yeah, quite a bit
Now, let's
actually.
see what you can find.
No, I was speaking more along the terms of an article in the news I saw on Google, and I just was like, seriously.
Everything's clown show. But
Specifically having to do with the monkey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll have to forward the article to you. I think I don't know what to think of it.
So which political leader was it?
Well, can't exactly say Biden because half the time that bastard can't remember what he ate for supper the previous night. Or who combed his fucking hair and brushed his teeth when he got out of bed. Or
Feel sorry.
or who changed his diaper when his lunchtime came.
Yeah. The scary thing is when Biden is less dangerous than the monkey that's running Australia right about now. Oh yeah.
Isn't it funny how some Australian news outlets broadcast a completely different narrative than the U.S. ones do?
Mm-hmm.
I find that funny, such as Sky News Australia.
But we'll find something way
I know.
more impressive before
They're
we
trying to
tweet
get
out.
Biden out of office. Funny.
Sure about that?
When was this happening?
You scoured this place as a kid. Not much has happened here since. We could go anywhere, but you insist on staying here and standing. I don't get it.
I'm actually impressed with the detail of that fucking metal detector. Wow.
The best thing I ever found.
Yeah.
The other one is definitely here, and I want to
Actually,
find
all the
it.
detail pretty much
That
has been
earring.
spot
You
on.
can't be
That's what I'm
sure
saying.
they're
The game
watching.
actually doesn't look too bad. It's really more. Some of these games don't look that bad. It's really more of the development side that was kind of left wanting.
You're not going to drop it, are you? This obsession of yours.
That earring changed my life. Okay, I was only a kid.
Well, it
but
comes down to yeah.
changed everything.
You know what? It's actually
Still
better
makes
to
me
be
smile thinking about it.
stylized art
The money
versus
seemed like a
trying to go for
lottery win back
realism.
then. And being in the
Because
papers, being the
realism
centre of
has a
attention.
bad track
It was
record
nice.
with
We
Aging.
could have done this years ago.
No, what I was meaning to is I was actually meaning
I asked
story
Mom
development.
so many times, but he always said
Yeah,
no.
story development's left wanting in a lot of these games. The graphics
But not
are
this time.
the graphics look good. They just they left the story of the game wanting.
Just when you were starting to think the day
Meaning
would never
it's
come,
got-
he
it
goes and
doesn't have
dies.
enough
Surprised
substance.
you didn't help him on his way.
Oi, no, it wasn't like that. He passed away. His hair's sold up. And next week they start installing a solar farm.
So this is it. The last chance for more fame and fortune.
It's the last chance to find that earring. I don't care about the money or being in the news again. No, I just want to. It felt
And
so
now I
good
know
last
Westworld
time.
said what you
I
said
don't
in
think
the
I've
beginning.
ever been as happy.
What?
But we should crack on, just in case the builders
What's
arrive
that?
early and turf us off.
And now I know why you said what you
You
said in
mean
the beginning.
I'm not supposed to be here.
If you don't like metal detectors or if you get bored.
I don't even notice you.
If you bore easily, which is
Yeah.
really which was really a question of
Oh dear
Yeah.
God.
So that last segment, the dialogue was risking going on too long there.
Yeah.
You don't want that in a game because I mean it's nice to have a lot of story, but if it takes you half an hour to actually between gameplay sections.
Oh, it's not really that. It's more or less the fact that, like in some games, if the story's going to go on too long because they need the story, they'll have an interaction during the story, like during the dialogue.
Well, we did actually have some of that. We've had a couple of opportunities to say stop.
Yeah.
Meaning, what's a good example? The Just Cause series. That's a good example. Some of the dialogue in between sentences, they'll have you play through scenes instead of just sitting there reading like you do on this one. So you're actually interacting while it's being told.
What?
Carlo, can it?
Oh yeah.
That could be a useful feature.
Yep.
That was almost as terrible as a Pokedex. I thought you'd like that one.
Yeah, there's nothing actually wrong with Pokédexes.
Yeah. Pokemon
No,
did
but
that well. Yeah.
Whatever the hell that was, it looked like what Pokedex would have looked like in the beginning when they first drafted it. You mean they couldn't have added any wind zones on these trees?
Oh, you're near something.
Yeah, but you don't see any movement in the foliage of those trees, man. It's kind of boring. It makes it look like it's a lifeless level.
I'm looking at the detection meter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sadly, it's using red, so it probably just looks like a black bar to you.
There it is.
There you go. You found it.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa.
What'd you get with that dig?
Yeah, it is a pendant. Cool.
Looks like
Sometimes
obviously
hard
not
to tell
looking.
with Zoom whether
Not
it's a
precious.
pendant or a frame.
Sorry, just some cheap metal. And it's broken. Literally a broken heart.
Speaking of broken hearts,
Some of those old pendants are actually can be quite valuable.
did you and Jake split?
Wow, dive right in, why don't you?
Sorry, it's just strange seeing you without him.
He's gone away with his annoying rugby friends for a few days. That's all. I'll be back soon.
Maybe you should text him. Let him know he's missing out on all this fun, right?
Maybe. And he is missing out. He's got no idea how much he's going to miss out on.
Well, at least they make it blatantly obvious as to what you're looking for. Let's see if any
Yeah.
of this is made out of metal. Probably most of it.
I mean, this is one of those games. If you like this kind of stuff,
if your goal in
probably
life
is
is
a
to
lot more-
assassinate the clock, this would be brilliant.
Bro, this game is both left. It looks good, but it's been left lifeless in some terms, and it's left with a lot of potential. They need to add. They need to develop it more.
Well, my thinking here is that you only have so much of a budget with which you have to make a game, and what it costs you to make a game is going to drastically affect the price. So if they're looking, it depends on what they're looking for. If they're looking for something, if they're looking for something that if they're looking for a budget title, you don't want to spend a shit ton of money on it. And wind zones on trees are, yeah, maybe not the best way to, or maybe not the best way to keep the price down, keep the cost down. Because they're not a very big company and they haven't actually done very much. Shit, I walked away from the
You're
fire.
trying to go with budgets. You're risking loot boxes.
Since loot boxes are bad. Loot boxes are bad.
Yep.
Loot boxes are very bad, especially Afghanistan's case.
I forgot to ask, is your detector working okay?
I think so. Why?
Oh, it's my old
EA
one.
Sports.
The battery could be
It's in the loot
temperamental.
box.
You mean I've got your cast off?
Yeah, afraid so.
Oh, brilliant.
I think Donald Trump would know something about
Can
that.
I try using your detector for a while?
I own the biggest loot box
See how we
ever.
get along.
And you
I'm
left
not
it in
gonna
fucking
have a
Afghanistan.
few days.
I'm scared I might find more than you if I have some decent kit.
I like your ambition. Maybe we'll make a truffle pig of you yet.
What? A truffle pig?
Oh, blame Dad. He started calling me a truffle pig because I could sniff treasure through all the mud. Oh, I loved that nickname. It became our gang name too. Me, Claire, Sally, Jen. We were the truffle pigs. Our detectors too. That's truffle pig 1 you're holding.
You named your metal detector Truffle Pig. Oh, no, hold on. I'm beeping.
What? Did you find something else?
Ah, there's false alarm. It was my crazy person detector going off because it overheard you calling your detector Truffle Pig.
Yeah.
Ah, funny. Anyway,
Wow.
you already knew I was crazy. I think that's why you agreed to come here.
Lured to an isolated farm by a crazy...
Ooh.
And only one
Oh,
of them
wow.
will live.
Gee.
I'm sure one of the truffle pig t-shirts Dad had made for us is still in my attic. I should dig it out.
I hope you're not expecting me to be seen in one of those.
No, I think you saved
Not
on
for
that
much
count.
else, though. Now get your shit out. Alright. I was expecting this game to take longer, honestly. But yeah, we're seeing a pile of story elements, and yeah, the actual gameplay isn't very exciting.
It's like Death Stranded with metal detector.
Yeah. Well, the problem is it's probably even
Want a
more
break for lunch?
boring
Your
to watch it.
detector
It's
must
actually
almost
probably
be
a
out of
little bit
juice.
better to
We
actually
can
play.
recharge it.
But yeah, that's the problem with these games.
Sure.
Okay, meet me back
Even
in the
if you're the
car.
type of person to find these interesting, they don't show very well, which is sad.
This car is going to be so muddy by the end of the week. I'm
I
trying
heard
not
with
to
the
get
DLC for
from
this, you can have everything voiced by Al Gore.
You really love your
Oh
car, don't
no!
you?
Bad, bad, bad.
Uh-huh. So, how was your first morning of detecting?
It's fun, and I'm loving being outside. Thanks for inviting me.
No worries. The golden treasure we'll find will be a nice bonus.
Now I have to ask how old
Are we
these
going to
people
pretend
are.
nothing's happened?
What?
It's been so long, and you're just pretending we've never been apart, that nothing's wrong.
Okay. Well, how's life been since we last saw one another?
Well, there's been this
Shouldn't I be
whole
asking you
rapture thing
questions,
that's
like
happened.
why am I here? And how come you're not at work? Your job always seemed to come before everything else. You were obsessed with it.
I am, but
She's on the spot.
I've been working like crazy lately. I thought I'd see how Mud-a-Lot survives without me.
If you insist. Mud-a-Lot. Such a silly name.
Mum asked me what I liked, and I said, I like mud. A lot. Oh, I wish she was still here to see what she created.
I'm sorry, I'd have to be
Little
stoned to play
outdoor
this
equipment
game.
company. Empire now. We're the biggest employer in
And
Valley,
here, if you
know.
play the game while
Standing
listening
would die
to
on its arse
Dick
without
Pink
wood
Floyd's
alone.
Dark Side of the Moon.
And when time retires, it's going to become.
Nothing actually
just
thinks
grab
that
a
it
copy
just
of
makes
the
it better.
entire album.
Well,
Just grab a
that'll
copy of
probably
the
put me in
wall.
charge. I mean,
Kick back
I'm
with
the
the
eldest,
headphones on
arguably the
and
smartest.
your favorite intoxicant
The
and
most
just chill.
modest Motherlot sister.
And because you're not going anywhere for a little bit.
Absolutely.
Definitely the best at truth.
Say what?
Lemmy.
Because you're not going anywhere
You
for a little bit if you play this
remembered.
game.
But yes, all of those things. Perfect CEO
Yeah.
material. It must be mine,
Stoned,
right?
drunk, high, on fire, whatever you call it.
And you're sure about that?
As good as. I know Dad's been impressed, always saying how proud he is.
This game would be good
Yeah,
with the
I'm sure
if you
it's a
smoke what the
plan.
kids smoke these days with his
But
Mary
you've never
Joanna.
discussed it.
The kids don't smoke that shit. The
Uh-huh.
kids don't
Wrong.
smoke that stuff. That's for the adults now.
I've been there longer than Lucy. It wouldn't make sense
Yep.
not to.
Oh, they
The-
keep with their vaping.
And your dad agrees.
Oh, fuck the vaping, man.
Okay, Dad hasn't said out loud, but it's always been the plan that I take over.
You know, I thought we had plans once. We were a team. Till you ditched me. Forgot all about me.
That's not fair, Adam. Or true. I never forgot about you. I never wanted you to go.
What the hell?
I had to.
Is this a game or is
you
it
know
a
what?
fucking-
I'm actually
what?
tired of their whining. Moving right along.
Yeah.
Telenovela time, kids.
See, that's why
Okay.
that's why I made the TP comment. The big icon for it was TP.
I am a big portfolio. I no longer own this TP.
Just as long as you keep it, just as long as it hasn't been in your bunghole first.
Oh.
Are you threatening me?
We don't want this one. We don't want the TP that's been in your bunghole. There are rules about that shit, you know.
You want to give me all the TP?
Precisely.
Tell that to Trump.
Trump just needs better advisors. Ones that actually know what populism is, as opposed to establishment types.
I will pick only the best lobbyists.
I'm just looking forward to the rise of Larry.
If that were actually
Elder.
true, Mr. Trump, you would have won the election.
But I did win the election. It was stolen from me.
Well, that's fair.
But there is some
the time-
evidence to suggest that it's actually possible. Wisconsin's actually is actually doing a deep. It looks like they're going to do a deep dive into the entire freaking state, not just a few selected counties,
Yeah.
fucking everywhere.
Didn't the Times kind of indirectly brag about it?
What?
You know, didn't the Times indirectly brag about it? About how they saved the election?
No, that was Time Magazine.
They will.
And they directly bragged about it.
Yeah, Time. Yeah, I
Time
said the
Magazine,
Times.
not the Times, because that is a set of newspaper. Time Magazine's a completely different animal.
Ah.
It is a magazine that is known for that's supposed to be about the big news stories for the century, as opposed to as opposed to day-to-day operations. That's why we only see Time like once or twice a month. I forget exactly because I've never actually paid attention to Time Magazine.
Yeah.
Unless it's changed, I thought it was a weekly.
Is that? Might be.
Yeah, because I know the same thing with Newsweek.
Okay.
You know, I don't actually believe that Newsweek exists. I've heard that I keep hearing these rumors, but I never actually see them.
Yeah. Well, just because the editor in chief is D.B. Cooper.
Oh wow, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
He and Bigfoot are competing for the hide and seek championship at last I heard.
Actually, Cooper's probably dead by now. Because he wasn't exactly young when he jumped out of a low-flying 747 with a big pile of money strapped to his chest. Nobody's seen hide nor hair of him since. A shit ton of missing money, no evidence of his parachute, so he hid that really well. They're probably going to be in another century or two. However deep he managed to dig that hole, it might turn up.
And then he became Jeff Bezos.
Ooh, nah. Too much time in between. Because you're talking about somebody that was in his. You're talking about somebody that was in his late 30s, early 40s, and during the late 1970s.
Who?
D.B. Cooper.
Oh.
I don't know how old he'd be now, but fuck, it's been 50 years or so since he vanished. Ish. 45, 50 years since he poofed. Okay, actually, you know what? Now you've got me curious. What do we know about D.B. Cooper? Oh, my bad. It's from the early 1970s. And it was the 727.
And he, instead of using a parachute, he uses bell bottoms.
1.28 million today and 4 parachutes. And he jumped to who the hell knows. And yeah, it was November the 24th, 1971 was the day he disappeared. And he was, I don't know how old he actually was. But he was well into his 30s and possibly 40s, and that's some 50 years ago. The chances he survived all this time in the middle of fucking nowhere and none of the money seems to have turned up. Some of it I think actually has been recovered. 3 packets of the rent. Let's see. So apparently that some of the money was actually found. Other bits not so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a rebroadcast of a Talk-a-Saw stream.
Oh, of course not. I don't think I've ever done a stream on Tonkasaw. Not that I would care to.
Yeah.
180 pounds, mid-40s. He'd be in his 90s now. It's been a long frickin' time.
Heard you, the Chicago boyfriend? Yeah, that's a long story.
All right.
You guys? No. How did you know this is here?
All right. So, anyway, do we want to try and pull up something else real quick, or do we want to just hang it up for today?
Maybe we'll hang it up for today.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Magnificent Truffle Pigs doesn't stream as well as I thought it might. That's what I get for not playing it in advance. Not that the ones we kicked off off the island would have streamed all that much better.
You might want to play some music or something to wake your viewers back up. They might have fallen asleep during the Truffle Pig stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fun. Yeah, you think you're funny. You're really not. Okay.
I'll remember next time to try and warn you about a game like that.
Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? I will actually probably play it some more because why the fuck wouldn't I? I've got it. I might as well. And I'm kind of curious to see how everything actually winds up working.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up right here, I think. Don't forget to do all the YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe, share on social media. We're trying to get this channel back into a growth pattern again. That would be nice. I'd love that.
Can you not advertise your channel on YouTube? Did they let you do that?
YouTube's been suppressing me for a long time now.
Why is that?
Because I don't have the right opinions. I've never had the right opinions on this channel.
Hey, well,
and most of the lifespan of this channel has been post adpocalypse. So anything that might be considered offensive, like any opinion of mine ever, generally tends to generally doesn't tend to track well. If I started doing debunk sum total again, I might get some of the old viewers back, but yeah, but probably not at this point.
Yeah.
How many do you have?
Well, we get very few viewers on any given stream. But right now we're about we're somewhere south of 2,500 subscribers, and that's a contraction of approximately, well, let's see, that's a good third of we've lost a good third of subscribers since I started doing video games.
Mm-hmm. What were you doing before video games?
Political commentary, anti-feminism, and science debunks, anti-science debunks. Mm-hmm. People being stupid and swearing that the Earth is flat and exists at the center of the universe. Yeah, go figure.
Well, I can see that. No, I don't understand how a person can logically ever think that something like the Earth is flat.
Well, they don't see the Earth is flat because they can't see the curvature with the Mark I eyeball at sea level.
Well,
they have no concept of scale.
Maybe a certain group of feminists think themselves and the flat Earth have something in common.
Yeah.
Well, you see, Chris, you got to realize logic is not natural to humans. Humans had to develop logic.
Or at least they had
and developing logic takes work.
Yeah, well, when your primary purpose in existence is to stay alive, you tend not to want to think abstractly. It's like humans are horrifyingly bad at math, as a rule. It takes decades to actually get. It takes decades of training to get some of the most to even get to some of the most advanced mathematics out there.
I feel like that's not true, but I just feel like that's not true. But who am I?
It took over 6,000 years for humans to properly develop the current math we have.
Well, math. That's just it. 2,000 years ago, the western side of the universe did not have a concept of zero.
Yeah.
It had to be defined and then popularized. Okay. So
well, here's the problem. Most anything now has to be defined and popularized, or else we wouldn't know about it.
Which is pretty much, yeah, exactly.
Think about that. Everything has to be defined at some point and popularized, or over 3/4 of the world would never know it exists. That's how most millionaires get their money, you know.
Unfortunately, Trigger is a bad way to try and do that.
Yeah, I would completely agree.
They're the ones swearing that 2 + 2 is 5. Okay. Which is patently wrong by definition.
Well, let's not get into the Common Core bullshit.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck.
Well, let's put it this way. Think about it this way. It's us humans that think that black voices should be heard above white voices. Yet a whole bunch of white people tell everybody that nobody should listen to Larry Elder. A solid black. Figure that one out.
I'm not even gonna try.
Now, what did you just say? The white voice and the black. What now?
They want black voices ahead of black. They want black voices ahead of white voices, but they swear that, but they don't want Larry Elder to speak.
Why?
Because he's conservative. He's a Republican, and as such, he's not allowed because he's not black enough. Despite the fact despite the fact that the man is really, really dark.
When people's tendency to hate is much stronger than their tendency to do anything else.
Pay attention.
The urge to, So I guess the truth hurts.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, that's enough. I think that's enough of that for right now. We will be back on Saturday with some other fun stuff. I've got at least one. I have at least one of the games in question sitting here on my desktop. That'll be fun. If you like your Resident Evil games, you definitely want to be here next time. Resident Evil / Alone in the Dark, not this bullshit version of Alone in the Dark they built most recently, but the original Alone in the Dark, which turned out to be much more, which turned out to be they got me to jump, so I suppose that's okay. And yes, we're talking about original Resident Evil, not Village or 7 or 4, 5, and 6. We get actual puzzles. Ooh, what a concept! I won't tell you which game it is. If you can figure it out from what I've already told you, then yippee! You get extra internet points. If not, you can tune in on Saturday. Looks like it is possible that we will have the new Pathfinder game on the following week sometime.
It's coming out second.
Yep, it sure is. And the second is a Thursday. If I can put my paws on it, you'll get to see it on the 4th.
Ooh.
Though, if you wanted to and you could make the time and it wasn't too stressful for you, I'd be willing to do a stream with you on that one.
Oh, I'm sure.
The day it comes out.
We could do that. I don't know. We'll see how much data I need to do that with.
Yeah.
That could turn into its own pain in the butt. Besides the fact that we're moving during that period. So we actually
could always
we're
do it
supposed to be out of here on Tuesday. But we'll get there. We'll get there. All right then, folks. Between now and the next time we see you, be safe. Be sane.
And let's make games less boring again.
Oh, ow. All right, folks. Seizure.
Later.